you want to give them as much as you possibly can. And having experience in cooking and with real things gives them a large base of understanding what granola is. Chair. A chair. Let's see what we've got, Wilhelmina. We have oats, brown sugar, syrup, and honey. Are you gonna eat some of the raw oats? Vanilla. I'm gonna smell the vanilla. Cinnamon. Why don't you put the brown sugar in? Can you dump the brown sugar into the bowl? And now mix it up. You can do it yourself. Just wait. We have more. Look. We need to pour it in. Now we need to mix some more. Mix that in. Why don't you hold the bowl with this hand? Mix with this hand. Mix. Cinnamon. Dump it in. Cinnamon. Vanilla. Now mix it all together. Ooh. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. We need to go get the pan. Scraper. Once we get a little more out. Can you get that part out? You done? All done. Okay. Yeah. Let's spread it out. We'll carry it to the oven. Can you pick up? Let's go bring it to the oven, Wilhelmina. Can you stand up? Can you carry it over? Let's go put it in the oven. It's hot. Let's check. It's hot. It's hot. It's cooking. It looks like it needs to go a little longer.
The whole house is like full of this amazing smell right now from the oatmeal. And you were saying during that process there was a lot of language that you were using.
There's a lot of language, and children, toddlers, are so absorbent. They have what, Ray Montessori would call an absorbent mind, and it's like a sponge that's absorbing everything we're telling them. Even though sometimes we can't see it coming out, they aren't saying these words, vanilla and cinnamon, maybe yet, or maybe like Wilhelmina, they're parroting and starting to get into that really linguistic stage. It comes from these raw oats and this fantastic smelling cinnamon and vanilla, and you mix it all together, honey, and you mix it all together, and it turns sticky, and you spread it out, and then you bake it, and you can smell it, and then you can eat it. So it gives a very large understanding of language, but coming from a direct experience of making granola and seeing what it is.
From the economist perspective, that a child then, when they pour granola out of a box, they have that experience that they know where it came from. And pizza. Yeah, it doesn't just get unwrapped from the freezer and thrown in. I mean, some nights it does.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Another way to include children in the process is the cleanup. That the whole process of cooking isn't just this beautiful, picture perfect, they're wearing an apron and we're just doing this together and bonding. There's a whole process. It is messy.
Learning is messy.
And it starts with gathering all your ingredients. And again, like you mentioned, you want to be really prepared. You want to have those ingredients out. You want to maybe even have them pre-measured. Have everything ready when you're cooking with children. And then you go through the process of cooking, and then there's the cleanup, which is no one's favorite. But it's a reality. Having a dish bin or being creative and finding some way to have your toddlers able to help you with that process instills in them an understanding of a beginning, a middle, and an end. That there's a whole process and a sequence to completing a task. It doesn't have to be just that they're cleaning up. A great way with toddlers to involve them, if they don't want to, is, do you want to carry the bowl or the spoon?
Choices.
And whatever they don't, if they choose the spoon, okay, I'll carry the bowl. Let's go. You bring it over. We have a cutting board and an apple slicer. Which one are you going to take? Okay, I'll take the cutting board while you take the apple slicer.
And sometimes, like today, you just have a toddler that says,
no! And all toddlers say no.
and you were telling me why
it's a
that is.
process. It's their whole lives since they've been young. They grew in you. They got their nourishment from you. You carry them. You dress them. Everything has been connected with the adult. And at some point, they start realizing that you are you and I am me. And you could ask them anything. You could say, do you want a cookie? And they're going to say no. It's this internal drive that they have to go through this stage. They have to cement that self. Yes, to cement that fact that we are separate. So if you say red, I'm going to say blue. If you say here, I'm going to say there.
So it's almost something worth celebrating.
It is. It's their independence, and usually it resolves itself when they say I. So it's not an exact science, but usually that's kind of the resolution of that.
So
whole
are you
conflict.
telling me when Wilhelmina starts to say and use the word I, that could be a sign that she might stop saying no as much as she had been? I won't hold you to it, but maybe like a glimmer of hope.
Maybe maybe that
she's
that
starting to get the
intense
concept.
need, and it really is it's an internal force of nature to say no. They have to separate themselves from you. So yes, once she gets to that point,
short answer, yes.
it will go down.
This is fantastic, so helpful.
This is really good granola.